Hi there, this is my long overdue, very late video on how to do a chain, a single crochet stitch, a double crochet stitch, and a triple crochet stitch for Gabrielle and possibly Trilby and Amber if they need a refresher course. I'm going to start off today by doing a slip knot and then a chain, which are your basic root levels of crocheting. Here is your basic slip knot. You put your, here you go. See your finger? Okay. You loop it over and then you grab through and you pull. Do you see what I did there? Okay. You know you've done it right when you can do that. See? Okay, one more time. I'm going to show you again. Here's my finger. Here's the end. Here's the long end. Okay? You put your finger, see my finger and my, there you go. And I pull the long end through, hold the short end, and there you have a slip knot. Okay? This is what you use to start your chain. Take your hook. I have my giant red hook here, courtesy of Sarah. Okay, so you put your hook through. Okay. Make it kind of tight, not too tight. You see how I have room there? I don't know if you can see that. There you go. See, there's a little gap between my hook and the knot. That's kind of what you want. You don't want this too tight initially. As you get better at this, you will want this tighter. You will get better and more comfortable with having this as a tighter knot. Okay, so take your hook, go behind, hook it, pull through. Behind, see how, okay, see here? Behind, hook it, through. Okay, what I'm doing here, see these little Y's, these little V's here? Those are that's your chain. Whenever you're making a project, your base root of everything you do will be your chain. You start everything, all your stitches, with one chain. Hook it through. I know it looks easy here, but it does take a minute to think about it. Take your hook, around, hook it, through, and through. Okay, I'm going to do this a few more times so that you get the idea. Through. I like using the multicolored yarn because it shows you how much I'm doing here and what each chain looks like. When you do a chain, it's going to be what you start your double, triple, or single stitch on. I've never used a quadruple stitch. I hear they exist. Gabrielle, I'm sure you will be the person who tries it first. So this is what a chain looks like. This is the start of everything you'll do crocheting. I don't know if I can get that a little closer. There you go. Okay. You see those little V's? That's what you want to use to do your single and double and triple stitch. Okay, so what I'm going to show you right now, let me make sure that I'm close enough that you can see what I'm doing. Okay. You want to take your needle. Do not go into that first stitch, that first chain right there. You want to go into the chain next to it, which is that one. Take your needle, put it under the string there. You want to pull the long string through, and then you want to grab the long string again and pull through both holes. going to show you that some more so that you understand. Go through that hole, pull the outside string through once, go out. Now do you see how I have two holes? I have two loops, two things here? Okay. You want to grab another string and you want to pull through both of those. Okay, it looks ugly right now. Don't let that dissuade you. It's not a mess. It just looks ugly right now. Keep trucking. Go through your next string. Okay, your next loop-de-loop. Pull the string, the outside string. Go through once. Again, you'll know you're on the right path because you have two loops. Grab the string from the outside and pull through both. Okay, still a mess. You're getting there though. It's starting to look a little better, more like, in fact, if you look, this is what it'll look like, a little messy, but that's how you turn a corner. And this is what is called a single stitch. Okay, so grab the outside string, pull it through once. Again, you'll have two loop-de-loops. Grab the outside string, pull it through twice, both loop-de-loops. And then find, again, your other top part of your chain, the little top loop. Pull through once, pull through twice. And you want to keep doing that until, oh wait, I just did the wrong stitch. Let me do that again. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. Okay, here, through, and then through. Okay. So eventually it will start looking more like a full single stitch. It should be about double. If you look right here, this area is double the width of your chain. Okay, I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to show you a double stitch. And I think once you understand what a double stitch is, you will understand how to do a triple stitch. They're pretty much self-explanatory, but I'll show it to you anyhow. Okay, for a double stitch, again, you don't use the immediate chain you're on. You go to the next chain over, the next little loop-de-loop. Okay, so what you do is you pull through the outside loop once, okay, and then you pull through. This is the key here. This is what makes it a double stitch. You grab it again, and instead of going through both of these, see these here? You just go through that one, the first one. Go through that one, and then you pull again from the outside. See how I'm hooking? You hook that through, and then you pull through both. And you will notice it makes it really long, and it's really big. It looks really awkward. That's perfectly normal. So put your hook through there, go in once, okay, go in twice. Notice how I don't hook through both. Hook again around your outside loop, your outside yarn, grabbing the outside yarn, pull through both. That is a double stitch. If you go in, you pull the yarn through once, you pull the yarn through just that first loop-de-loop, go out, pull through, and boom. Okay, now that I have a couple, you notice how big that is. This little tiny piece here, this is all 3 times bigger than this. That's what it's going to look like. It's huge. So this is what a double stitch is. That's just a double stitch. I'm going to show you the triple stitch now, okay? It is literally doing that 3 times. Go back to the start of the chain. Okay. Okay, again, don't go to your immediate chain. Go to the next chain down. Okay, you're in. Okay, pull through once. Pull through just the first loop twice. Pull through just the first loop 3 times. And then pull through, well, pull through both. I can do this, really. There you go. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of these so I can show you. Pull from your outside, pull through once, pull through twice, pull through both of your loop-de-loops. We're going to do this a couple times so I can show you, Gabrielle, just how awkward a triple stitch can look when you're doing it. It looks like just a great big mess, and it's not. It just takes a little while to get the hang of it. Like anything, sometimes it looks messy before it's done. Ask any baker. Oops, and I just messed it up. Let me try that again. Ask any baker, and their kitchen's a mess before their masterpiece is done. And crocheting can be like that too. Okay, so here you go. 1, 2, oh no, did I do that right? Okay, this is clearly out of my control. Let me try this one more time. Triple stitches are hard because I actually have to count at them and think about this, and I don't normally do this. This is why most of my blankets are single stitch. 1, okay, 2, and bing, 3. Sometimes I find that I have to pay a lot more concentration when I'm doing stuff like a triple stitch. Okay, here is what your preliminary triple stitches look like. They're huge. They're monsters. They're definitely, I mean, that's your chain. That is a triple stitch. It's huge. I mean, but if you're making like something big and airy and it's something that the pattern calls for, then it's great. So yeah, Gabby, these are on the right frame. I hope that this helps. Let me know if you guys have questions, if you like this video or any of that. I hope that you guys don't mind me taking a couple minutes of your time to re-explain a chain, double stitch, single stitch, and a triple stitch. If you want more videos or you want further explanation, please let me know. Thank you for your time.